Greetings and salutations in service to the one I am, Amber Dawn Star, practical mystic, energetic activist, and for over 35 years, master breathologist. Welcome back to my community. Well, today Spirit would like me to talk to you about purpose and your purpose and how do you know what your purpose is, especially now. If you've been on the path for a while, then you probably know what your purpose is. But if you're just coming back to yourself in regards to remembering what your purpose is, then this is about what that is about. What is your purpose now? Why did you come here? What's the reason that your soul chose to come to Earth in this most transitional, pivotal time in human history? And the reason that you came was to be a representation of the love and the light that is the truth of who and what you are and where you come from. You come from love and light. That's what you come from. That's what you're made of. That's where you're going when you leave this level. You go back to pure, without any negative ego involved. It's just your love and your light. So that must be great. I don't quite remember that, but I'm trusting that it's so. I've had some major experiences that have let me know that, yes, that is so. So it doesn't have to be complicated right now. It doesn't have to be like, well, I'm not doing it. I'm not serving my purpose. What am I doing? I'm just flip-flopping around here. It's like, no. Your purpose, other than what brings you joy, and that you can show that joy and be that joy for others, is to be the love and the light that you are. Which means to stand in your alignment with Source, in your heart, in your consciousness, and your alignment with Source, and just be that. Especially now. Especially when all the forces of this energetic right now are attempting to pull you off and keep you in forget mode. Yeah, that's what the energies want. They want to keep you in forget mode. Like, oh, what? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't remember. No, yes, you do. If you give yourself some time and space and go in and breathe the conscious holy breath, which will bring you right back to the moment, you will know. And you have to trust and have faith now that this is why you're here. The reason you're here now is to stand and be counted for love and light. And if you think that's a little simple task, well, just look around and you'll see that that's not so easy right now. That's not so easy to represent the truth, or the love and the light and the compassion and the forgiveness and the joy and the knowing and the trust and the faith. If you don't think that's a big enough job right now, you're not paying attention, because that is a big enough job right now, regardless of whatever else you're doing out there in this world right now. That's your main alignment, is remembering that truth and being that in all situations. So when people around you are freaking out, you're the one that has the voice of wisdom. You're the one that shows the way out of the turmoil of the egoic mind and the negative ego. You're the one that says, look, here's another way. Here's a different way. Here's another way. Here's maybe a better way than what you're doing. I mean, probably. So the whole idea right now is just to be that. And you might think, that's not very much. Well, if you look around, you'll see that holding that vibration and that energy and that frequency in the midst of all the shite that's happening and is going to continue. We're not done yet with this. As I've said before in my videos, 2030 will look 100 times different than 2020 did. Nothing we know will be the same by then. And the only things that will be in our lives then are things that are sustainable. I keep saying this because this is what I keep receiving. Sustainability is what you want to be involved with. So whatever that looks like for you in your life, that's where you want to be heading, or that's where you want to stay. If you're in something that is sustainable, or if you know where you can get to something that is sustainable. And the trust and the faith that come with that, and knowing that you are where you're supposed to be, and going with that still quiet voice directing you. But you have to trust and have faith that, of course, this is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And it is. If you have any consciousness at all, you know that there's a huge shift happening right now on this planet, and that you're part of that. And the part you are is the part to show people what else is going on here, what else they're capable of, what else is the final outcome other than the doom and gloom and fear and doubt and hatred and guns. It's so sad that we've come to this place that people have to have a gun to feel safe. As I've said many times before now on these videos, safety here, and your alignment. That's it. That's all. There is no place out there that is safe. The safety that you know and have in your life is within. That is where your safety lies. And that's where your knowing lies, and that's where your purpose lies. It lies within your heart and in your consciousness and in your alignment. You did come to be that for people, be that for yourself, first of all, and then be that for others, to give them an opportunity to see, the people that have eyes to do that there is more going on than what we have been told and indoctrinated into and programmed into. You know, the Matrix. That movie was, the first one especially, in a nutshell, pretty much. And now is a time and your chance to become free of that programming. And you do that by alignment, heart, consciousness, higher self, through your breath. The conscious holy breath will bring you back into the alignment that your soul is asking for now. And the more you can breathe the conscious holy breath, the more you will be in your alignment. And that alignment is your safety zone right now. That's it. So just know that that's your purpose right now, to be the example of what it looks like. You know, my understanding is that Christ consciousness is what's coming back to this dimension and this place, not Christ himself. My understanding is that the consciousness of Christ, because Christ, you know, he has been here and he did that and he got the frickin' bloody t-shirt, right? Ugh. He doesn't have to do that again. Now what's coming back to the planet is his consciousness, which is love and light and complete alignment with Source. spirit, God, your highest self, whatever you want to call that energy. That's what's coming back to the planet now. That's the second coming. That humanity wakes the flip-flop up. And of course, people are waking up, and that's where we have to put our focus. Is we have to put our focus on what is waking up and what is sustainable and what brings us joy, and knowing that we are embodying what Christ came to show us a couple thousand years ago, and Buddha, and Krishna, and Muhammad. They all came in the Piscean age. They all came to show us in different parts of the world the same energy is behind it all, which is God, or Allah, or, Krishna, or, Shiva, or, whatever you want to call that energy. That's what it is. So, and it's here. It is here. It's on the planet. And it's going to become more and more, understanding of people to see that within themselves. That there is something happening, and it's not just what we're being, projected onto, shoved down our throats, and especially, the media, social media, the TV media, all of it. This is all part and parcel of the shift into what we truly are, which are beings of love and light. Our souls are having a human physical experience. That's what's happening right now. We're more than this. Thank goodness. We're more than what we think. Thank goodness. We're more than all of this. We're way more than 5 senses, that's for sure. And we're moving even into more senses. I mean, supposedly we're only, using a couple strands of our DNA. 12. 12-strand DNA. Wow. That's where we're headed. So, please, do yourself a favor. Get off your own back, get out of your own way, and know that this is why you're here. If you can do this as much as you can every single moment of every single day, of staying in your alignment, in your heart, in your consciousness, in your alignment with Source, then you are serving your purpose. Yeah. And it's not simple. And it's not easy. Especially now. So just know that if you feel that, your word is your bond. I love that statement. When people used to say, just give their word, and that was enough. Wow. To be trusted like that, especially now, to be that person, that your word is your bond, and that you, once you give it, you will follow through with it, come hell or high water. You know how rare that is now? Especially with all this, these jabberwockies, yak, 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 talking heads, yak, yak, yak. Ugh, don't talk back. Oh. So, if any of this, resonates with you, please let me know. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, share. Excuse me. You know the routine, right? And, breathe the conscious holy breath, which is connecting your breath so that there is no break between the inhale and the exhale. And you just keep doing this until the stuff on the surface of your emotional body will bubble up, and you can breathe right through whatever emotions come up. Just feel them. Feel them. They're just asking to be felt, and then you feel them, and then you release them, and then you heal. What? Yes. Breathe. Feel. Release. Heal. And that's what happens when you breathe this incredible breath. So, thank you for coming. Please come back. The next one will be on the solstice. I hope you're all ready for that beautiful summer or winter, depending on where in the world you are, which I'm sure most of you are on the summer side. I don't think I have any people that are down under. So, thank you again. I will be back, God willing, on the solstice. Om Namah Shivaya. In Lak'ech. Namaste. El Kalima. Alright, come back and see me. I'll be back. As far as I know this very moment. Bye.